The calendar says March. That must mean it is basketball tournament time. The women just wrapped up their regular season yesterday. A convincing win against Boston College. We'll be playing again against, go figure, Boston College this coming Wednesday at 1 o'clock in the ACC tournament down in Greensboro. With that, we welcome in Felisha Legette-Jack here for our weekly visit. And, Coach, what a way to wrap up here the regular season. You beat Pitt pretty convincingly on Thursday, then even more so yesterday against BC. How well did it go for you guys yesterday?
Well, we were just trying to work on us. It's not the score, really. We're trying to figure out how good can we be if we just kind of see us out there and see what we do, see our defensive movement, our up the line, on the line, our X out, our who's in split and who's going to push the pace and things of that nature. And when we locked in on us, we are a pretty good team. So it's going to be interesting because the last time we played them, Georgia didn't play, and this time when we played them, their star player didn't play. And so now we're going to a neutral site where we're all going to be there, and we're all going to figure out who's really the best team.
Yeah, and, to focus on the score a little bit, Coach, you mentioned it. The first meeting, Georgia didn't play, and their player didn't play yesterday. There was a 66-point swing between the two games. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like that before. Have you ever seen anything like that between two meetings between, in theory, fairly even teams before?
I don't know. I don't remember anyway. We're so locked in as trying to figure out how we can just continue on and stay with each other and continue this sisterhood thing that we're doing. And the light is on now. And we really actually understand, the assignment, and we just don't want it to be too late. And so we're fighting hard to have a tomorrow together.
Yeah, and hey, unless you go down there and win 5 straight of these, that's when they turn the light off for this season. How prepared after this stretch here do you guys feel going down to Greensboro for these games?
We're not looking at the light being turned off. We just see it on. Our whole thing is about the positive energy, is begets positivity, and so we got 40 minutes, and that's what they promised us. And so we're going to fly around the floor for 40 minutes, and we're going to make you all proud because we're going to leave it out there. We're going to leave our heart out there. We're going to be passionate about it. We're going to smack the floor. We're going to defend. We're going to run the floor, and we're going to compete. We're going to really show you all that we're a viable option, and Syracuse is a destination, and it's easy to kind of turn the lights out on us, but we're not going to let you do it because we took the switches off.
No, there we go. I like that. There was coming up on Wednesday at 1 o'clock, our weekly visit with Coach Jack, brought to you by Matthews Nissan and Matthews Kia. I can find the two things of Clay. So 1 o'clock on Wednesday is when it gets going. Coach, how fun is this time of year when you get into tournament mode and all the stuff that goes with it?
It's magical for me. This is the time. I was telling her, I wish my birthday was in March, because this has been, for 37 years I've been coaching, and the 5 years I played, this has been the best time of my life, because it's what I do. It's who I am. I love this game. This game has transformed my life. It's helped my family live a certain lifestyle. It has created friendships forever and a day. I got friends now that if anything happens, they need a kidney, I'll give a kidney to it. I know they'll do the same for me. This is what basketball has done. It's taken me all over the world, and March is when magic really happens, and I'm just excited about it, and our goal is to be here as long as we can.
And again, that'll start on Wednesday at 1 o'clock. Of course, you can hear Tim with all the action right here. Orange pregame starting at 12:45 on this year's station, coming up on Wednesday. And then it turns into a morning game on Thursday if you get through that one. With those games are nuts, right, Coach? Those 11 a.m. Kids' Day games, those are a whole different breed.
We practice every morning at 8 a.m. Bring it on. We got to play you at 5 a.m. and got to play you in the church alley. We want to play. Let us play. We just want to be a part of this thing. And we don't look at the time. We look at the opportunity, and it's the opportunity of a lifetime these young ladies are going to have for the rest of their lives, is to be able to go to the ACC tournament, to go ahead and compete. And if you get blessed to get into even a bigger postseason, that's even more icing on the cake. So the time doesn't matter for these young athletes. They want to play and give us opportunity. As long as the referees show up and the other team, we're ready to go.
There we go. Greensboro, the site, as always, for the ACC women's basketball tournament this year. You know, we talked last week, Coach. You said you always like to do senior day after the game is over, and you guys got the big win, and then you do all that stuff you did yesterday. How'd that go? What was it like with the emotions and the 6 players you had out on the court and everything that goes along with that?
You know, I fight hard and try to tell these kids to be tough. You know, this is, keep your emotions to yourself. And I'm up there, water everywhere. I mean, they needed a mop around me. These young ladies have fought so hard to please me, to please their mayor, to please their families, and they became the best students. I mean, a 3.29 overall GPA this semester, 3.66 in the summer. They are what you want to hire. They are what you want to open up your company and say, yep, and now I got her. Let's get ready to turn up to a whole nother level. They are our future, and I'm so completely proud of them, and I know what they want. They want to play basketball a little bit longer. They want to win before this life thing starts to happen for them. But to know that the dome is closed for them and that it's time to kind of move on, it's just a surreal moment, and it brought emotion out of me, every single one of them, including our managers who've been with us for 3 years as well. So it's not a fun time, but it's the right time, and it's ready for these young ladies to go on and take on this world.
The managers, they get no shine in this stuff, right, Coach? I know they get honored at stuff like this, but they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. They're putting out water bottles at 6 in the morning and all the things you do. How important is it to have those same faces with you guys day in and day out? Our
managers are second to none. They're part of our team. We don't treat them like they're just managers. They're family, and their dreams and their things that happen to them, they come and tell us about it, and we celebrate them just the same. And so we just, my mom, she was a cook and a janitor. And she's the most important person and the most impactful person in my life. And so nobody's job is beneath ours, and nobody's job is higher than ours. We love each person that's in our family, and we treat everybody the same. And so, yeah, they got to do the cleanup stuff, but we help. And there's because no job is beneath us. So they're part of our family. I love them, and it's going to be sad to see them leave as well.
It's a lot of commitment, right? Because you don't get to go out and play when you do that stuff. You do all the important stuff to make sure it happens. As we got Coach Jack with us on your way to Greensboro. All right, Coach. In all my trips down there for this tournament, the ACC women's basketball tournament has the best stocked snack table that I've ever seen it anywhere for anything. Do you get to hit this up? They got the ice cream and the candy and the popcorn. They got everything your heart could desire down there.
I don't notice anything. All I see is X's and O's and some water. That's all I want to see. And so I don't even know where these snacks are. You know what? Can you steal me some so I can at least enjoy them after the tournament's over? Because I didn't even know they had a snack section like this.
Okay, so just after your locker room, just keep walking down the hallway. You might have to mingle with the media a little bit, but they got the snack table. It's right on the other side of the door. So dealer's choice for you there, Coach, if you want to go out and get some M&Ms or something in your life. All right, traveling later today, game on Wednesday. Always great to visit. Best of luck down there, and hopefully we get to see you play a bunch of games this week.
It's just the Syracuse community, thank you so much for all you've done to push us in our backs. And we flew sometimes, we failed sometimes, we're mad at ourselves sometimes, but you were mad at us as well at times. But we stuck together, and we're all orange, and it's going to get better. I promise you that. We didn't come here because we didn't have another opportunity. We came here because we believe in this community, we believe in the city, and we believe in our university, and we're going to work our tails off to make you even more proud. And so stick with us as we go on this journey. It's not as what we wanted this season, but don't just give up on us yet, because we're coming. I promise you that we're coming. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you as always, Coach. Felisha Legette-Jack joining us all season long, brought to you by Matthews Nisa and Matthews Kia of Clay. Again, they'll be flying out down to Greensboro in a couple hours from now. Get a little practice tomorrow. Game 1 o'clock on Wednesday. Tim will have pregame for you at 12:45. If they beat Boston College on Wednesday, they'll be playing in the 11 a.m. Kids Day game. There's a lot of screaming at those games, just a shocking amount. Hey, there's 11,000 8-year-olds, and we're going to put them all in one room and see what happens. Those games are wild. That would be 11 a.m. on Thursday if they advance through this upcoming Wednesday. So we'll see how that all plays out as the week goes along, and our schedule around that will adjust as necessary. But I'm telling you, that snack table down there, unrivaled.